We filed out
just wanted.
Mark's best friend, stopped.
What's popping?
We always rip each other.
Just wanted to show y'all my new waterfall I added.
I'd just been moved out of intensive care. He visited me, gave me a parrot and an eye patch, and a copy of Runners Weekly, which was a touch.
Yeah, just a hobby. I was bored, you know. Added some new stuff.
Their only hope of survival is evacuation by helicopter.
Shit.
During that day, the Para Battle Group lost 3 soldiers killed and suffered 18 wounded. But because of what they went through that day, commanders increasingly asked themselves about whether the risks of losing one of those helicopters could still be run.
My biggest concern was losing one of the very few Chinook troop-carrying helicopters, particularly if they had 50 or 60 soldiers as well as the crew, and they could have been lost in a heartbeat.
Losing a helicopter would put the whole Helmand operation at risk.
Those platoons out, but it was, in retrospect, not the smartest of tactics, simply because you didn't have the force to back it up.
But sustaining a deployment that was not in the long-term operational interests of the mission, just because you didn't want to get a bit of egg on your face, would have been insane.
But a chorus of armchair criticism started too, and we heard some of that. Had they dealt out too much destruction? Had they seriously alienated the very people that Britain was trying to win over? Yeah.
Towards
Like
the end
I
of
said,
2006, the Royal Marines
I was
replaced
just
the
bored.
Paras.
That was exactly where the
fire was coming from.
The government did send 700 additional infantry and a few more helicopters. Adopting their own new tactic, the commandos formed mobile groups to
Securing and influencing the population. And meeting Brigadier Mackay here in this garden in early 2008, he was quite evangelical about it.
We were pretty clear from the outset that the population was going to be the prize, and that everything that we did was going to be in support of that population. First impressions were that we as an army hadn't evolved its thinking, either intellectually or conceptually. Use that as the basis of our counterinsurgency doctrine.
The new approach put winning the population at the centre of everything. But the insurgents had to be defeated before civilian lives could be improved, which meant going on the offensive. It was summarised as clear, hold, build. For too long, the British had just done the clear part of that.
I wasn't going to be drawn into clearing unless I could definitely hold, and I wasn't going to clear and hold unless I could definitely build.
These American ideas shaped Brigadier Mackay's planning for a big operation to restore British pride